Teachers, have you ever had a student you just couldn't explain? There was this girl at our school named Mira. Nobody really remembered when she transferred in. It was like one day she just existed. She was quiet, kept to herself, never sat at any lunch table, never spoke to anyone. Just that one person in the class no one really noticed. Teachers barely called on her, and when they did, she answered so calmly, so perfectly. They'd just nod and move on like she was part of the wallpaper. But then, weird things started happening the semester she showed up. First, it was the seating charts. Every Monday, new ones were posted. But by Tuesday, teachers would complain their rosters didn't match the names on their attendance sheets. No one noticed until a kid named Joel got suspended for skipping class. Except he was never in that class. His whole schedule had somehow changed and nobody could explain it, not even the admin. The database was always one step behind reality. The IT guy blamed it on a glitch, and it kept happening. Then it was the grades. A few students who were barely passing suddenly aced back-to-back quizzes. Same handwriting, same formatting. But when they were asked to explain their answers, they froze. Couldn't solve a single problem. One of them finally cracked and said, "Mira helped me." But when the principal called Mira in, she just tilted her head and said, "I've never even spoken to him," and she hadn't. The rumors started spreading fast. Some said Mira had a hidden camera in the library that streamed answers to her phone. Others whispered she could hack the school's system with just a glance. One day, a group of students claimed they saw her standing in the hall, but when they turned to talk to her, she vanished into thin air. No one believed them until security footage was reviewed, and sure enough, there was a shimmer, a ripple, like she was fading out of reality. The library became off-limits to students during lunch after several books went missing. But not just any books, specific ones used in upcoming exams. The librarian swore she saw Mira lingering near the shelves, but when approached, Mira walked away without a word, like she was a ghost no one could touch. One morning, the school's Wi-Fi went down for nearly an hour. Phones, computers, even the security system lost connection. During that blackout, some students reported hearing strange whispers in the hallways, voices repeating their names softly. When the system came back online, several test answers were leaked online. The principal was furious and blamed a student hack, but the IT team couldn't find a trace of any intrusion. The only thing missing was Mira's digital footprint, completely erased. So one of the teachers, Mr. Keene, started his own investigation. He kept a notebook, tracked her movements, cross-referenced timestamps. One Friday after school, he stayed behind and followed her. She walked into the teacher's lounge, a place students weren't even allowed, and vanished, like fully gone. Keene ran in seconds later. Nothing. Just a humming vending machine and a flickering light, he told the principal. She didn't believe him. No one did. So Keene printed stills from the hallway cameras, layered them over each other, and found something off. In every shot where Mira should have been, there was this tiny visual distortion, a ripple, like heat rising off pavement. That's when he decided to confront her in class. He walked in, dropped the photos on her desk, and said, "Explain this." Mira looked up, and for the first time in class, everyone saw her speak. She said, "You're very close, but you're still looking through the wrong lens." Then she just stood up and calmly walked out the door into the hallway. Mr. Keene followed her immediately, but the hallway was empty. She never came back. Her desk was empty, her records wiped, even her yearbook photo slot was blank, like she'd never been enrolled. Mr. Keene quit the school 2 days later. He left behind a ripple mark carved on his desk and a line. It said, "There are students, and then there are test